Hey everybody, Scotty Ernst here. We wanted to give a little pit walk and walk around the ETS gathering that we have here. It's a massive race we do here in Daun each year, something everybody looks forward to. I don't know, we got 380, 90, something like that entries. It's crazy, just under 400. I don't know how many countries are represented, but a lot. I'm going to try to figure that out, but it's just something special that we do here every year, and I wanted to take a minute to walk through the pits during the practice day here and kind of give you folks a kind of look of everything that goes on here. We got people here from all over. Martin, we're going to get Martin van der Heijden here. Martin, part of the gang here from the Netherlands. Martin, we're just doing a pit walk, so I wanted to get a chat with everybody. Yeah. You've been racing ETS a long time.
Yeah.
How long have you been RC racing?
How long? It's since I was 19.
19, so, and you are now?
44.
Oh, okay, so yeah, long time for sure. What do you love so much about racing at the ETS? Because you've been coming for years.
Yeah, just a friendship, having a chat, a drink, and some food with each other, and racing, okay, but all the other stuff, it's great.
Absolutely. Every year you get a good group from the Netherlands that come down, and people you've been friends with for years.
Yeah. Now we're from the AMCA with 8 people, 9 people, so all in the same bungalow, and it's great.
It makes it fun for sure. And you said the AMC Club, that's the place we host our race every year at Apeldoorn, one of the nicest outdoor tracks in the world.
Yeah, they love it all, so we do our best. So,
well, good to have you here.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks. All right, that's just one of the many faces here. Well, team, we got the British flag here. So, Team Britain here, United Kingdom. Mark Burgess. We're just having a little pit walk here. I figured I'd walk around and chat with some people. Kind of the question I'm asking everybody: how long have you RC raced?
40 years this year.
How many?
40 years this year.
40 years. Damn, that's almost longer than I've been around.
1984. Tamiya, of course.
Of course. We all started with Tamiya, right? Exactly. Or Tamiya. Tamiya, I get this right. Yeah, not Tamiya. So what's your favorite part of coming to ETS, because you've been doing it for a long time?
I love the fact that we get to race as a group now. We've been trying to grow the Team GB team for a while. So it's great that we've got over 20 people here this year for this event. And that's the biggest we've had for quite a while. So it's great that we're actually able to get together, we have a drink, we can have a meal, we get together with some friends. That's the best bit about ETS for me. I love the racing, but it's great to be able to spend time with good friends. So.
Absolutely. You got like almost a whole table here nearly.
Nearly a whole row, yeah.
Absolutely. And you've been traveling, you and your wife, travel a lot, but you did a little traveling, came to the U.S., raced with us, made the show, made the A main there in Cleveland.
Yeah, snuck in.
Yeah. Hey, but you were in.
They were. I was told you have to have an aluminium chassis, you have to have this, you have to have the other. I took my UK card, there were a couple of changes to it. Yeah, managed to get it in there, so yeah, really enjoyed it.
Awesome. Well, best of luck, and thanks for your years aboard, you and Jason and all the gang having fun.
Perfect. Thanks, Scotty.
All right, cheers. All right. So more of the family of racers that we have here, and go over here and say hey to Jason. Jason been part of the ETS family for a long time, and how long you been racing?
About 30 years, not quite as long as Mark, but I've been racing him for 25 years. Wherever we go, whatever class we've raced, we've always been like.
Yeah. So who's got the more wins of the two? Because I'm sure you guys are keeping a record, right?
Nah, he kicked my backside last winter, but I'm getting my own back this winter so far.
Not that you're keeping track or anything.
No.
What's your favorite class to race?
I love racing the fronty cars. Yeah. They're not too fast. The racing's always good and close. And at my age, I can see them and keep up with them.
Yeah. Absolutely. That's something we worry about as we get a little bit older.
Yeah, 12 scale's got a little bit quick for me. I gave that up a few years ago. But, these things are just great fun. And you don't have to be spending hours and hours and hours practicing and getting them completely dialed in, because you haven't got the grip and the performance of the touring cars, and they're just good fun.
Well, we appreciate you and all the game coming and having fun with us.
Yep. Cheers. Thanks a lot, Scotty.
All right. So a big team, like Mark said, over 20 guys here this year. So it's really cool to have them, and we're going to keep moving down here. Sorry, my backside there. Stefan Schultz is over here from the X-Ray team. He's working hard. How you doing, buddy? Good to have you. We're got a little pit walk going on here. So tell us how your practice day is going so far.
I think very good. So we have only 2 practice rounds. I am drive 70.5 and modified. And yeah, the track is so amazing. I mean, the layout is very good.
Yeah.
And the grip situation is getting higher and higher. So I hope not that too much high, but let's see. And yeah, I mean, the facility, amazing. We have, I am stay here with four more friends and one host.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, and everybody's here and everybody's smiling. So that's the ETS, I think.
Absolutely, I think so. We were just talking to the guys from Britain. Some of them guys been racing for 40 years. Now, 4-0. Yeah.
27, buddy.
So how long have you been racing?
Oh, man. I think since like 2008, 2006, should be like 10, 11 years. Yeah. Yeah, so 16 years now. With
Long
my
time.
dad.
Time with your dad. Oh,
My dad drive like in 1999. He drive also. And then he stopped, and with me, we come back on the track. And I think like size 5 years, 6 years, a little bit more professional. I mean, with travel like USA and France and so on. Yeah, let's see where the stray goes.
all right. Well, best of luck this weekend.
Everybody.
All right. Part of the more of the faces. I want to get Adam over here because he's busy looking at checking the tweak and everything like that. All right, we're here with Adam. Adam, how old are you now?
21.
21. How old were you when we first met? Because you didn't speak any English. You were just a young kid when you first started.
I think first we met on EOS in Leoben in Austria, 2012 or 13.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a long time ago, and you were shy to talk to me, and now
know in English at that time.
exactly. So you've run everything, off-road, on-road. What's your favorite class to run?
Now only on road. Yeah. Since 2 years I drive only on road. Modified and stock are both good. I enjoy them both.
Awesome. What's your favorite part of coming to the ETS?
It's a very good race with lot of entries. You have relatively lot of track time considering the entries, and I like because I can drive more classes.
Yeah.
And I still have time. It's good.
Awesome. Well, best of luck to you. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
All right. So part of the X-Ray guys here, and just these guys have been, with us for a long, long time, and that's you always hear me talk and doing interviews or whatever, talking about the family of, of people that race. Whoops, sorry. Yeah, we're just rolling through the pits here and talking to guys and people from all over the world, and it's really, really cool. We're gonna walk over here. I'm gonna try not to turn my back to the camera this time. I got Sven Rudy from Rude Dog over here. These guys here with the Iris car. Sven, we're just doing a pit walk, trying to say hey to everybody and just ask some of the general questions. How long have you been RC racing?
Hello to everyone. I'm racing a Seeker since 1999.
99. What was your first car?
Kyosho TF4R.
Wow. Do you still have it?
No.
Don't you wish you had your first car? I wish I did.
Yeah, there are a couple of cars that I would like to have. So yeah.
Absolutely. So you a few years ago you decided to get into full-time RC business. You opened Rude Dog, and that's been quite a journey through the years.
Yeah, I founded Rude Dog in 2006, and yeah, we are a distributor for Team Associate and many other well-known brands, and also have our own products with Rude Dog and the new Iris car. And yeah, so.
Yeah, and I was coming over to, we're going to talk about the Iris car. You guys have been working hard. You got a bunch of guys here with them. I mentioned we were back in the States the other day and had some guys running back here. So how's it been going so far?
Yeah, I mean, we started about 1 year ago with our new Iris brand, and the team is growing. The performance is getting better to every race, and yeah, we're still learning a lot and improving a lot. But we are on a good direction, I think.
What's your favorite part of coming to the ETS?
Still to enjoy racing myself a lot. I don't really do a lot of on-road racing myself because it's a part of Andreas Mühlberg usually. And yeah, so I'm having fun racing on-road maybe twice a year, and most of the other stuff for me is off-road. So yeah, I enjoyed quite a lot. So
we'll see you next week for the EOS, right?
Yeah, I will be here next week as well. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate you coming. Andreas is over here. We're going to cut over to Andreas. He was just mentioning about Andreas being part for the Iris car. And Andreas here, you got, as I mentioned, you got a bunch of guys here working, and it's been an evolution here since you guys came out with the car.
Yeah, it's as always, you need to start somewhere and work from that. And we've been testing a lot and racing a lot the last 1.5 year, and it's getting better and better and better. And now we have 2 cars. Last year we were here with a touring car, the Irish 1, and now we have the Irish 1.05 and the front wheel drive, also representing at the ETS, which is going very well. So it's growing, and the more drivers you have, the more input you get from these events with super high grip. So it's very important to be here, to race here and have fun with the guys, and build a team and build a good energy with everyone. So
Absolutely. Something I've been always asking everybody that we've interviewed, when did you start racing?
Well, I always made the joke that there's a picture of my mother when she was pregnant with me at the racetrack, refueling my dad's car. So I've been doing this before I was born, basically. So I think I drove my first RC car race when I was 3 years old, so that's 40 years ago. Oh. And before that, I actually did some slot racing before I even was 3. So I don't know, maybe 3, 4, 5, 6, so like 35, 40 years, something like that. So all my life, basically.
In the early years of the touring car, you and your brother were, 2 of the top guys. The brother, you guys would go everywhere and run really well. How's your bro doing?
Oh, he's very good. He's married, got 2 kids. He left the business and RC, I think some 13 years ago or something. Time flies. But yeah, he was very talented and went to IIC, finished second in the modified class some time ago. Good times. So it's always fun racing with my brother, and then with other guys I was helping at the time with Victor Wilk and Alexander Hagberg in Sweden. So we had a good group of guys at that time, and all of them were successful. So it's nice. But yeah, it's you travel a lot and you meet a lot of people and you race a lot at many different places and you get to see the world. Yeah, it's quite a. It's not easy, but it's a cool hobby.
It is.
And a job.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For you guys, it's a job. But, yeah, it's a blessing, all the great places we get to go and people we get to meet and the friendships that we grow through the years. It's pretty awesome just from RC cars.
Yeah, I always had a good story. I was in China working for 2 months, and I could only be in China for 1 month before I had to leave for 1 day and get back because of visa. And then I flew to Hong Kong for 1 day, and I met friends in Hong Kong because I know people RC racing in Hong Kong, and I was like, yo, I'm in Hong Kong, and they picked me up. We had a great day. I flew back to China. And there's not a lot of sports. Actually, during that China visit, I met you in China as well many years ago.
A long time ago, yeah.
Yeah, at the Rick Wong's track.
Yep.
So yeah, you can travel all over the world and meet people you know. As I said, I met you and also Paul, Americans in China.
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, so it's awesome. We have people from South Africa here coming running Irish with us this weekend. And I will be going to Snowbirds on Monday.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So first time with Irish for myself in the States, so looking forward to that. No, yeah, it's good. Can't complain too much.
Well, best of luck this week and best of luck next week.
Thank you very much, Scotty.
Yannick Prumper used to be a young kid, now with a family man and a papa and everything like that. How's the family life?
Yeah, time is changing. We are all getting older, not younger, unfortunately, but busy times with 2 dogs and a small kid at home, but I love it. Yeah. Yeah.
How old were you when you first started racing?
I started with 8 years. I was 8 years, yeah. And with 10 or 11, I had my first victory, German national champion in Stock. And yeah, it was 8 years I started RC racing. Yeah. Yeah.
Like you said, time flies, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah, yeah. What's your favorite part of running the ETS?
That's a good question, actually. I mean, all the people which are coming from all over the world to every race, all the drivers, all the talks we have beside the tracks in the evening. I think this is, and the competition, this is actually the most favorite thing on ETS I have.
Well, that's good. Well, you guys got a bunch of Yokomo guys here. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
All right. And with the family life here, Papa.
Yeah, thank you very much, too.
Right. Yeah, used to be a young kid racing with us. Now he's a family man and a pop. It's pretty awesome. I'm gonna throw the microphone in this guy's face because he's got stories upon stories upon stories. You know the color, blue is better. Jürgen here from LRP. Jürgen, we're just doing a little informal pit walk, just stopping by and putting a microphone in people's faces. And my first question I'm asking everybody, how long they have RC raced, but man, you have been an RC racer because you don't know if you guys know him. Jürgen, you don't see him race anymore, but he was a hardcore, man, this guy used to be, one of the best.
Thank you. It is now 41 years ago I started racing. So my best times were the 90s, where I won 3 European Championships, made the World's A final, and I think was right in the mix. So now you're interviewing me today when I forgot to wash my latest and had to grab the old shirt.
Hey, we'll just keep that between you. We won't tell anybody.
Okay. No, I mean, all my life I'm into this. Yeah.
You've been a part of the ETS for a long, long time, and you and your son Maurice have been doing the EOS and stuff like that. So racing's just entirely part of your family.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when Moritz first time came to EOS and you let him practice in the morning, unfortunately next week he has uni exams, so he cannot come, which is a shame, and he is very sad about this. But no, I mean, he's very active. He also is involved in the company, if he has time from university, which of course is his main thing. No, but in our family, also with me traveling, it's a constant thing which, we always talk about new products at home, and when we make something new, I bring it home and so on. So it's all my life is like this.
So more than 40 years of this,
Yes.
You have seen every evolution that the RC hobby has gone through, from the 1400 to the 1700 Panasonics to, we went from brush motors to brushless to now lipos. What do you think, in your opinion, was the biggest advantage? Was it going to brushless motors, or the move from NiCads to lipos?
I think, to me, not only for the racing side, it was the 3 factors which happened about the same time. Like you mentioned, brushless, lipo batteries, and the RTRs being built with the suppliers, which brought the whole RC to a much wider audience. Yeah. Of course, it's also an audience where it's more about playing, enjoying, rather than building. But I think in the times we live now, doing something mechanical, repair things, find out that there's no magic in this, there's logic in it. I think it is nearly an educational thing these days. I mean, in our youth, the only way was compete in the real world, wrench on something. That was the only way. Now a lot is on the computer, never see the people. So I think there is a true value in it. Always was, but maybe greater now than in our youth.
Oh, I think so. I mean, when we were kids, we'd ride our bikes, and if they broke a flat tire, we'd fix them ourselves. Kids nowadays, they don't know how to do it, and that's the big aspect, I think, of RC cars, is that it teaches kids about gears and stuff like that, and puts a wrench in their hand. Most kids, they only on Nintendos or their phones and everything, so I think you're spot on that.
Yeah, and what we do here is RC is truly fascinating. While we all compete as hard as we can, we still help each other. If somebody has a problem, he will receive help, and it will not be that somebody thinks, oh, one competitor less, great. I think so. It's a real a family thing, competing, still helping each other. I think it's fantastic.
We really appreciate your years of support, a long time, and it's good you still have the passion even after all these years. And do you miss racing at all?
To be honest, no. No, for me it was, I think, probably for all the good guys, it goes the same way, no matter full-size racing here, but we don't admit it. You can feel it when you pass your best. And for me, for me, it is super exciting to be involved with the top guys, and I would rather go home feeling I contributed to our success than people saying, oh, for a 57-year-old, he's in the C main, not too bad. I rather remember the days when I was racing and the competitor would be there with the stopwatch checking me out, rather than saying, oh, makes the C main not so bad. That's not really for me. Play at the sharp end, give it all you have, and then hopefully do it. That's what I enjoy.
Well, we appreciate your support and being here and helping all the racers no matter what. We appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate to have the chance to be here, work with you guys, and I mean what you put on with the whole series, and especially here in Daun. I think many people underestimate the effort to convert a couple tennis court in this beautiful racing environment we have. And I mean, we have put on races ourselves, so I know. I can estimate how much work that is, so thanks to you.
Absolutely, good to see you.
Okay,
All right.
thank you.
There's Jürgen from LRP, a legend in the world of RC. He said he used to do RC race. He used to hold the LRP Masters for years. You know, back in the heydays, early years of touring cars, it was pretty awesome. So it was really cool. We're going to continue our pit walk. Yes. Oh yeah. You know, I was got to stop by. So we're here with. Nobody in the on-road world knows this guy. This is RD5 from America. He came over to his first ETS race. He messaged me a couple months ago and said, "Hey, Scotty, I want to come over and try it out." So he's a big dirt oval racer in America. Oval running on dirt, one of the best. So you got a half a day into your first ETS experience here. How's it going?
The wheel doesn't really turn to the right very much. It squeaks. It
left.
squeaks. Yeah, so we've got that freed up, and that's working a little better. Consistently slow, but having a ball. Everything about what Patrick wrote on the ETS website just come. And fortunate enough for me, I work for Husqvarna. We've got work here in Europe. I have work next week in Berlin, and I don't want to be late for work. So why not come to ETS?
That's a good way to do it. You know, here in your first few hours here, you've met people from a dozen different countries. You got people helping you that you've never met before. That's all part of the experience of ETS, isn't it?
I mean, really is. I mean, when you think of RC, whether it's US or Europe, I mean, I think it's summed up best. You need a hand, you turn it around to somebody, it looks like they have a moment, and they give it, just like that. So, I mean, that really is the sportsmanship of RC racing, both sides of the pond.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're glad you're here, glad you're having fun. Wish you the best of luck.
All right, appreciate it, Scotty. Thank you.
All right. So, another one of the many faces here from, oh, no problem. It's all right. We're going to get this guy here. We're going to get this guy. Sorry for interrupting here. Hi there. How you doing?
Oh, Sarah.
Yeah.
All good.
Awesome. Yeah. I am doing well. Kind of first question I'm asking everybody, how long you been RC racing?
Since 2002, so 22 years.
22 years. How old are you when you stood at that?
I'm now 29, so yeah.
You're getting old, right?
Well, I decided like I will turn 30 this year. I should, but maybe I will just do it like 29.1 or the next year 29.2.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
I'm not sure if it works like that, but I will try.
So. Yeah, I've been 25 a couple times now.
Yeah, I see that.
Exactly. So you've been part of the ETS for a long, long time. What's your favorite and what's your views and best part of the ETS?
Well, it's just like a big family gathering always. And I like that we travel around during whole Europe. Like in the past we did even more. So I hope that will come back at some point. I mean, obviously the last 2 years or 3 years, we all know what happened and why it was limited. So I just like to travel around and have the most competitive field of races in Europe. So it brings us all, it makes us all better. Like racing with the best guys all the time, each other. It's the cool stuff of the ETS stuff. So
you've had quite a year. You've reached the pinnacle in the world of racing here. Back in December in America, you participated in the 12 Scale World Championships, and you were able to take the crown in Superstock 13.5, and you can add World Champion to your name.
Yeah.
Mad Max Mockler, World Champion. That kind of got a good ring to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just an amazing feeling because like the World Championship is a thing nobody can take away from you ever.
Yeah.
Like you won that, you're in the book. It will remain forever.
Absolutely.
It was a crazy feeling, like so much pressure felt off my shoulders at some point after the race. Like I finally made it.
Yeah.
I finally proved that I can do it and show my talent. And I'm not a best driver in every condition, but at this weekend I was the fastest.
Absolutely. You came to Cleveland, the indoor champs, the week before the Worlds, and we had got some practice in, and Shaw Rayfield was a huge help to you, and you had mentioned to me yesterday when I arrived that Sean was a big part of it. So
absolutely, like Sean took full care of the car setup, tire prep and everything at the Worlds. So we used the USIC as a practice weekend to get in the rhythm again, how stuff works. Like I reported after the qualification or the runs, whatever, what a car did and what I needed. And he told me always like, yeah, I got you. So I didn't even ask what he will do. Like he always tell me, yeah, I got you. And whenever he say that, I'm sure the next run the car will be fine. Like, I have so much trust in him. It's normally, like, I never let someone touch my car.
Yeah,
but Sean,
Yeah.
anytime.
Wow.
So that was a big help, big thing. And also in mind, like the Worlds, it's demanding for your mind.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And this was a big help that the car was completely fine and I only could focus on myself and driving. So this was a big thing.
Well, congratulations, world champion.
Thanks
Like
a
you
lot.
said, nobody's going to take that away. The rest, it really doesn't matter. You're going to try your best, but for that time, you were the best in the world. So congratulations.
Thanks a lot, Scotty.
Mark Reinhardt is here. Mark, we're just going through talking to people randomly, asking silly questions and things like that. But you are going to be the perfect answer to all these questions because you are the epitome of what this hobby is because you started when you were how old?
6, 7.
Running Tamiya cars, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
All we did.
Yeah, and a lot of guys all talked about, Mika was like that. I haven't had a chance to talk. Yeah, Crappie. I haven't talked to him and Ronald, but I know just Tamiya Cup back in the day that's how you guys started.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was like when I was, I think, 9 years old, we went to the European Championship in Switzerland already with the Tamiya Cup, I think back in 1996. And that's how everything started with M chassis and front wheel drive and all the slow glasses.
Yeah.
It was good times.
Yeah, you and your brother ran, and who was faster, you or your brother back when you were kids?
Let's say when we were kids, maybe I was a bit quicker, but at one point, like the Kyle Cup series, definitely Tony was faster than me, yes. But at one point, he kind of stopped or did less racing, and then I picked it up, and I think we both pushed each other a bit more in the beginning.
Absolutely. You've had many memorable moments, so many victories you can't remember and everything. Obviously, many world titles. Is there one of your many world titles that stands out as like, wow, this one was really special?
I mean, they're all special, like you said, but for sure, like the first one, because this kind of gave me the direction I went now. So, like the first one back in 2004 when I won, which was no one thought about it. Even I never thought I was going to win it against Masami and Hara and all the big ones at the time. And I mean, this one was for sure the most important one because after that, I started to be like professional racers, and this is the direction I'm going now. So, I'm pretty happy about that.
That's kind of when you and me and your father, we kind of first met. That was a crazy week down there and everything. That's when you had the beanie. The beanie? Yeah, exactly, the beanie. That was your trademark for a long time.
Yes. Didn't matter what the temperature was. I was always wearing a beanie. So, it was nice.
A lot of great memories we have because of this. You've been every corner of the globe, and it's been part of your family, and you and been part of the ETS. What's your favorite part of being part of the ETS?
To be honest, I mean, racing-wise, because I'm a pure racer, I love the race and the competition, but also to hang out with all the people. Like some people you don't see like every 4 months, but some you see many times. So it's nice just to hang out and see all the people again, and everybody's having a good time. And like you see, there's only happy faces. So it doesn't matter if in the morning we had like a power source problem, but the people are still happy. And even we have to drive until midnight tonight, people are still here and having fun.
Oh yeah, having fun. That's key. Do you still makes you smile when you see young kids coming up, asking for a picture, signing body shells, things like that? Do you rewind back to when you were a kid and you were looking up at the idols?
Yeah, it's the same. I mean, I cannot believe people come to me because I'm like, crazy normal guy, I think.
You're turning red there now a little bit.
Yeah, but I was the same back in the day, like when the LRP Masters was big, so that was the first big race we went, beginning just to watch. We didn't even attend the race, but then Masami showed up, Hara came there, Barry Baker, Paulie Murray, all the guys. And I just also walked up with my body shell in hand and went there and got signatures from them. So it's a nice feeling, for sure.
Absolutely. A lot of good memories because of RC racing.
Yep, 100%.
You ever think it would become your profession and make your living doing it?
Not really. Not when I was a kid. I mean, after the Worlds, and then it's kind of, how it works, all the industry. Yeah, then it was clear. But as long as I can do it, I do it. And I love to travel. I love to see the people. I love to race. And even I'm getting older, but I still try to be up front,
Oh yeah, run with the kids, right?
Definitely.
Absolutely. Well, best of luck and great to see you again.
Thank you.
All right, Mark Reinhardt, one of the legends of our world of racing. Just a great guy. You can really see it that he's focusing on the fun and just another one of the many faces here at the ETS. I want to see if I can. We're going to go. Ronald was sitting right next to Jurgen over there. Let me see if I can. Sorry, my back to the camera here. We're going to see. We're going to sneak in and talk to this guy. One of the most important parts of a professional RC racing, you know, stickering up the body shell. How's things going on the first day of practice, Ronald?
Yeah, it's a long day, and everything is going good. We have a lot of grip, and I prepare a shell, which I'm not sure if I use it, but I have it ready with proper stickers later on. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Something I've been asking everybody as we've gone through here. How old you were when you first started, and what was your first RC car?
I started 1989. Yeah, I'm that old. With 4 years old, and I'm not sure if I practiced much before, but I did my first race when I was 4 years old, and it was the Yokomo Dog Fighter 4-wheel drive. So started with off-road, but somehow turned into on-road.
You've been doing this quite for some time, and part of the ETS for a long time. World champ. You've got a lot of titles to your name. When you won the Worlds there in China, as you look back on it now, did you ever think you would get to the absolute pinnacle of the sport?
I think when you're young, you dream of it, but it wasn't like I was nowhere close to it until when I joined Hot Bodies LRP 2006. There was the first sniff. I was suddenly out of nowhere in a World's A-Main, and then where you try to dream on and try to get it, and I was close a couple of times before 2016, but then it was, of course, one of the best days in my life, 2016, to win the Worlds.
Absolutely, for sure. You're here with the Mugen Seiki team and part of the ETS family. And what's your favorite part of being here at the ETS?
I mean, especially Daun is amazing with the hotel, the bungalow situation. You can have a nice small house with 4 or 6 people. You can relax in the evening. Even if it's a late day, you can still use the kitchen. You have some wine or some Coke. And you can relax, and this is why I really like Daun. It's special. Maybe not everybody likes it, but in general, the 5-6 events a year, they're usually in beautiful places. You meet a lot of friends and racers, and it's an amazing time.
Yeah, it's a big part of this is all the things you said, and all the people that are here from all over the world, and you know, come over, they can see you guys and get pictures and stuff like that. That's always must make you feel special when people want to meet you.
Yeah, I mean, all over the world it kind of feels special when you travel, but here it's just as you said, it's a well-known race series all over the world, and when I talk to people who've never been here, they want to be here, and they should come if they can.
All right. Well, thanks for taking the time. Best of luck to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. So another one of the many faces here at ETS. We're going to just slide right down here and talk to Robert. Rob, you got a minute here. This is a guy who's been well known for his nitro on-road racing, and last few years now you focus on the electric program.
Yeah, the world is changing. Also, our company is changing a bit the view of everything, and so we decided to go more deep into the electric class. Also, we keep on producing nitro cars, of course, but. Yeah, at the moment, the focus is increasing on electric category, and so I try to help Ronald to get the best result. Yeah.
You guys have built a good relationship here through the years as you attend more and more races, and that's helped with the progression of the car, and it's been doing really well.
Yeah, we know each other a long time, and we are good friends also, so we can work together well. Everybody knows the edges of the other guy, so it's quite easy to work with.
How old were you when you first started RC racing? What was your first car? Long time now, think back, right?
It's really a long time ago. I think I was maybe 10 or something, and I started with a Tamiya. I think it was called a Grasshopper or something.
Grasshopper, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I started. But my dad and my uncle were already racing 1.8. So the next step was already 1.8.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's why.
Do you miss racing 1/8? Obviously, you do once in a while, but not like you used to.
Currently, I do one race a year, and that's pretty fine for me because I also have a bit of problem with my arm. I cannot keep the feeling when the race is 45 minutes or an hour. So it's okay for me. I miss a bit, but I also enjoy not to have so much stress.
for sure.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to have you here. Best of luck this weekend.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, there you go. Another face of the ETS here. So that's kind of our pit walk that we wanted to give a sign for everybody, just kind of behind the scenes of what it is. It's all about a family. You've heard it from so many people here that have talked or that we've interviewed. You know, they all say it's just the feeling around here, and it's a big family. And Uwe and I were, been talking about that for years. When we first came up with the ETS idea many years ago, we were at I got hired to go to the DHI Cup. I think it's 2003, something like that, a long time ago. I mean, yeah, I'm old too. And I went to Uwe and I pitched the idea. I said, "Hey, Uwe, what do you think about doing a race series here in Europe when touring car was in its heyday there? Just after the turn of the century, 2000, 2001, and we started on this endeavor that I don't know how many years in now, 16, 17 years, but it's just been an absolute joy and really a lot of fun. And I see Uwe over here, so we're gonna get him. So, all right, sorry. Oh, we gotta get him. Okay. Hi there.
Hi, my friends.
So I was just we're just doing our pit walk, talking through everything.
Nice,
Yeah,
nice,
exactly.
yeah.
And I was just saying that when I came to you at the DHI Cup many years ago, I said, Uwe, what do you think about you and I doing this? And who'd ever thunk it got to where it is now?
Yeah, the reason I think was that every nice events like the DHI Cup and LRP Masters was running until night.
Yeah.
And we said we have to make a racing series where we stop 8 o'clock and then we go to drink a beer and take food. I think the first 2 years we got it. But after that, we are all the same level to race in the night.
Exactly. The first 2 years we had, I don't know, in Denmark, what do we have? We have 20 entries already.
22 entries.
It was
we lost
crazy.
the first thousands of euros. Okay, that was the start of the ETS.
Exactly. But now we've put a lot of time in it, a lot of work, and now it's great. Almost 400 entries and something that has become the family that you and I have always talked about.
Wonderful family, and that is the reason why we do it. But we get more and more older, so I hope that anyone will continue that.
Oh yeah, well, for sure. Oh, we're not that old, you and I.
Yeah?
No,
Yeah.
still young, right?
Yeah, I'm retired in next month, so then I'm 66. So then we will see.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Well, thanks for all your hard work behind the scenes.
Thanks.
All right. So that's my partner Uwe, and just something that we started doing a long time ago, and it's been a joy through the years. The amount of people we've met from all corners of the globe has just been really special, and we appreciate everybody that's been part of the family, all our sponsors through the years. And I just wanted to take a few minutes and show you folks around the world what it's like kind of behind the scenes at ETS. I hope you enjoyed a little walk through there here in Daun, round 5 ETS.